Hi, my name is Sheeran Roberts. I'm from Bournemouth University. I'm a student at Bournemouth University. I'm on Unit 3 at the moment of my MA, and it's called Action Research. So I'm going to be looking at those two words, looking at the definitions of the words. Action, there's a lot of definitions. There's about 14 definitions of the word action. I'm going to use the first because I think it's most appropriate. And that is, it's the process of doing something in order to achieve a purpose. So when we're looking at action, we're talking about the steps, I would say, in order to get somewhere or a purpose. If you've got to achieve something, you need steps in order to do that. And what that is an action. So you make an action to do it, or you make a step to do this, you make a step to do that, you make a step to do this to get an action, i.e. buying a car. We're looking at the first thing you need is money. So the first step you need is to attain some money. Second step would be to find out what kind of car you want. The third step would be to then go and purchase the car. So we're looking at 3 easy steps to buying a car. And those are the actions you need to take. Looking at the second word, research. Research is a methodical investigation into a subject in order to discover facts, to establish or revise a theory, or to develop a plan of action again, based on the facts discovered. So research is the investigation of facts, trying to find out facts. So I decided to look at time management. Time management was not the first thing I looked at. First thing I looked at was the in and out of new business into my business, and also I looked at the review stage or feedback stage of my business. I looked at those 2 things and they were really great. However, I thought I needed to have a look at my time management, because if I then increase customer service, or in fact increase customers, I'd need to, or clientele, I'd need to be able to manage them in a nice database or some kind of system in order to keep them. So I went right back to basics and went down to time management. So this next module will be about time management. I interviewed Mr. Jones from the Metropolitan Police and asked him some questions about time management. From what he was saying, there were 6 things that I picked out that I think would help me manage my time much better. Number 1, make a list of tasks and deadlines. Number 2, putting them into priority. Number 3, breaking down big tasks into smaller manageable tasks by either A, time allotted, or B, sections. Number 4, finding a system that works for you. Number 5, realistic timescales. And number 6, finding help if you need it. Yeah, why do I think I need time management? Right, a couple of things why I think I need time management. One of the things is people's constant comments of, well, you need to manage your time, doing too much, etc. Kind of prompt me in that way. I think I do take a lot on. I've kind of made a list of all the projects that I currently have on and all the things that I haven't completed. Some I have not completed because I'm waiting for, say for instance, files to come through, audio files to come through, or other people to finish other bits of the project to pass on to me. Some of the things I just need to stick it in a day and do it and complete it and not move from there without finishing it. And I noticed they were dating back from 2004. And I thought, whoa, that's a bit too long to have things on the go. So I'm going to put a scheme in to try and spread that over some time to complete that. What I think the problems I have within this time management process is actually finding how to, or deciding, I should say, on how to know what's important from what's not important, and also what's urgent, because I tend to look at things and think, oh, I've got to do everything, but I don't have to do everything, and I've got to make that decision and make it quite clear in my head and justify it on paper that, well, I'd like to do everything, but is it important to do? And firstly, secondly, is it urgent? And I've kind of tried to apply those rules to my thinking and also to that list. So hopefully they should improve, and I'll give you an update in a few days. Speak to you soon. To measure the impact of the success, it wouldn't be the quantity of things I could get through one day, but the quality and whether that time was well spent. Using the information from the interview, the impact of the investigation would depend on the strength and the weaknesses of the information that I received. I made a list, put it in priority, and broke down the large tasks that I had and started my day. Yeah, I think it was fantastic. I learned a lot. It definitely worked. Planning out your day, planning the things that needed to happen, everything happened that I planned. Nothing actually went amiss, and I had one delay, which was which had a knock-on effect in the day, and also a meeting that I had to attend. Although having those 2 interruptions or 2 disturbances throughout the day, I managed to accomplish everything I set out to do, and it worked for me. It definitely did work for me, and I will do it again. I will definitely take these nuggets which I've learnt today, these tips and hints, and apply them to the rest of my projects and any tasks that I have in the future. The things that I gained from the interview as well, I used, obviously those were the main core things that I used to with the tools for the day, i.e. my PDA, which I kind of filled, and that gave me a prompt every single time I had to be away somewhere, and I knew when I was going to be late, and I knew when I was going to be in time. And it was fantastic. I'm definitely going to use it again, and I've learned so much from this experience.